The word ReBuzz means
teamwork.
Energetic.
It means Rotherham.
Do what you want to do with your mates.
Buzzing up, if you get what I mean. So like, we get in.
When you think hear ReBuzz, that's what you think. It's the lads.
I've been dancing with ReBuzz for 3 years now, and the thing that made me want to join ReBuzz is the fact that I can escape from just things happening in my house, and instead of being on PlayStation all day, I can come have some fun, and also it'll help me in future.
The Rotherham Boys project started 3 years ago because we identified a need in Rotherham for some positive activity for boys in that area. Provident Financial came on board as a funder through their Good Neighbour community fund, and the project was really about engaging boys in dance, boys who have never danced before, and also inspiring them by introducing them to lots of new artists and getting them working on lots of different projects.
We've learned how to do like different sequences that we didn't know how to do.
We've done a lot of like contemporary based stuff and urban.
So the project that we designed had lots of outreach work that happened across different areas of Rotherham, and that took place in schools and in community centres and different spaces, and then we designed a kind of a core group who named themselves ReBuzz. That was the name that they gave themselves, who became a kind of flagship boys dance company for Rotherham.
Anthony came in and says, did this workshop with us and says, do you want to join us? So I said, yeah.
Throughout the project, we've worked with lots of different artists, most of them local to Rotherham or to Sheffield, South Yorkshire areas. There's been a particular emphasis on working with male artists, and that's been a really good thing for the project. I think it's about showing positive role models. So we've done intensive projects where they've had a guest come in for 2 or 3 days, work with them on something new, and then that work's then been picked up by local artists to rehearse and develop. So it's been a really good process in terms of the artistic development of the artists that are working on the project as well.
I've enjoyed most about ReBuzz is like learning different styles and routines and meeting new people and getting to go to different places and performing.
So the biggest successes of the project are the individual case studies of particular boys who have come through the Rotherham Boys project. So an example of that is Joe, and Joe is somebody who joined the project very early on.
I went to Sadler's Wells to watch National Youth Dance Company, and I got an idea from like a paintbrush, which I decided to turn a ReBuzz piece into an orchestra, and me controlling the rest of the group. And that's led to a performance that we performed in places like Leeds. Being on stage makes me feel excited and makes me feel proud of myself of what we've all achieved together as a team.
Being on stage is scary at first because you don't realise how many people are there, but once you're like dancing and concentrating on the dance and not who's out there, you kind of get used to the atmosphere.
You get like an energy, like you get butterflies when you're about to go on.
ReBuzz has benefited Callum because I think it's something to get up for. I've never known him so enthusiastic about anything. It's not much he is. And if he wasn't doing it, he'd be sat at home on his Xbox doing nothing.
I think one thing that's actually been really lovely for me to see upon this project is the relationships that the boys have formed in this group. A lot of them really struggle outside with social engagement, and it's just really nice to see them. There's a couple of individuals that really do struggle with building relationships, whether that's with family members, whether that's with friends at school, anything like that, a school teacher for example, but we've actually been able to give them a nurturing opportunity, and it's just been a lovely journey to watch, and with me being so hands-on as a project manager, which at times you're not always able to do, but it's been really nice to see them develop into young men.
I'd really like Callum to continue dancing. That's all he mentions wanting to do. He wants to go on to sixth form, he wants to do double dance A-level there through school. I heard he wants to be a dance teacher, so hopefully he'll achieve that. Yeah.